today I'm going to present to you guys this project that I made. It's called Bridge to Go, and the agenda for this slideshow first. So I'm going to briefly talk about the project, and I'm going to do a live demo of how to play the game. And I'm going to go over what the project goals and like what was my initial, like the original intention of making this game. And finally, you can contact me for any questions that you have or any concerns. So a little bit about myself. I'm Damon Wang. I'm currently 8th grade and I'm in Rancho San Joaquin Middle School. I've been learning coding for more than 4 years. I started learning coding like at a very young age, about like 7. When I just came to America, I have nothing to do other than learning coding, which was my only hobby at that time. And I just really enjoyed it. So this game, Bridge to Go, is inspired by Code Combat, another coding website which help younger children learn coding by using a game platform, and Polybridge. I believe that like many students in here have played Polybridge before. It's basically a game where you have to design your bridge by using the lowest resource as possible to escort the vehicle from point A to point B, and like just escorting them from like getting in touch with any obstacles. A little bit about the project. So Bridge to Go is a game designed for younger minds and students who have just entered the field of computer science or only have a little bit of knowledge about it. And in this game, basically you're gonna use some basic lines of coding and you will learn them by looking at the direction and playing the game. And you'll be asked to use those lines of coding to construct bridge that can safely escort the vehicle from point A to point B. This project is very hands-on and easy to learn, and you don't need like any other help. You don't need any prior knowledge to coding. All you need to do is the direction. And I'm gonna do a live demo right now. And oh, sorry, I messed it up. And if any of you guys want to like do the demo with me together, you guys can go to bridge2go.com, and what you need to do is try it right now, and it will take you to the exact same game that I have on Unity. It's one version lower than mine, but it's still going to be the same. And because it's easier for me to show it the live demo, I'm just going to be using Unity. And even as the person who created this project, I still have a very hard time passing all of the levels in like less than 2 minutes. I don't want to make this demo really long, so because I know like you guys have like homeworks to do. So I'm gonna use something that I call answer key, and I will feel really bad if I am the one that's only using it. So I'm gonna also share this. If you guys like have levels that you guys don't understand where you like just can't pass it, you guys can use the answer key. There are definitely more ways than the answer key is shown. The answer key only shows one way of passing the level. I know like all of you guys are probably smarter than me, so you guys can like figure out more ways and add it on to the answer key for later on. You guys can make a copy of it. And I will start. So at the very first, in Unity, what you will show is level 0, which is the main menu, and there will be different buttons in the canvas. And for example, the new game, profile, level selection, and quick game, those are the 4 choices that you're gonna start with. So if you go onto the website, you click try right now, you should be having the same thing that I'm having right now. And so because I already have a profile, but just because of demoing it, I'm gonna create a new one, and I'm gonna call myself Damon1. After you submit, it will show, because I already have an old profile, it will show that you want to create a new one, and your old one will be overridden. So in this case, I will click confirm. At very first, it will tell you some basic instructions of what does X and Y means in this, and how to code, and what does it mean and how you're gonna code. So I'm gonna be walking through this with you guys. So at first, you will be having your mouse, which is a cursor, and on the top right corner, you will see something called the current position. So you're imagining this game as a coordinate plane, and whenever you click on something, it will show that your position of the clicking on. So at first, you will be starting as a move code, and that means like where do you want to start building the bridge? So in this scenario, I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna build a bridge across from right here to get to point A. And in this case, the position is -7 and 1. So I'm just gonna type in -7 and 1. Don't forget the semicolon. If it doesn't have the semicolon, it's not gonna work. And the first one, the move, it can be either like lowercase or capital case. Doesn't really matter. And after that, if I wanna build a bridge like across, it will show on the top that the current line is x13. So it's gonna be starting at 0 or the position that I just type in, and it's gonna be crossing the x 13 units. So if you want to enter the coding menu, all you have to type is E. Sorry for like not mentioning that earlier. And so what I'm gonna do is right now I'm gonna type x13, and it should create a bridge that allows me to go through the 2 islands. And levels path, as you can see on the top, it says how much I have cost for this level, and it's 3,900. And I hope you guys can make a level that costs like less than me, and that will be your ultimate goal. You can choose to go to next level or replay. So I'm just gonna click to the next level. And at any time, if you wanna just exit out of the game, you can click escape to like either reset the game, menu, or quit game. So, and if you click on menu, you can see your profile, which will show that how many level you have like currently unlocked, and will show that what's the score for like level 1 I have just like completed. My score was 3,900. And I will like, if I want to continue level 2, I will just go to level selection, and I can click on the 2 for level 2. And as I was saying that it does take me a while to actually pass the level, so I'm just gonna use the answer key. That might be level 3. And all I have to do is just copy and paste, and in this level, there will be another new obstacle that's introduced. It is the laser, where in this case, if you touch the laser, your vehicle will be like eliminated. And in any case, if your vehicle or your player is stuck in somewhere, all you have to do is press the despawn cars to self-destruct your car, and you can always spawn another one, but you can like spawn twice in the same game. I'm just gonna click submit and drop my platform. Hopefully it's gonna work and make me go to the next level. Okay, it does. Okay, the levels, they do get harder and harder every single time. You can see like there's another like different obstacle that you have, the ladders, which will be stopping your car from going from here to here. There will be also like waters, which can affect you because like you can't go over waters. I'm just gonna again copy the answer according to my answer sheet, and it's gonna allow me to pass the level. And different levels, they have like different scenes, even though they might look similar, but the code is way different. You will have to think and actually go through it and find a way that you can actually pass the level. And also, if you are having any troubles passing the level, just feel free to use the answer key that I provided. And it's gonna, right now, the game, all I have is 5 levels, and I will be adding more levels in the future. And in the future, I might be opening a community map for community levels, where players can self-create levels and share them with your friends and even the people in this game, just like random people. And this will be the last level, which will be the hardest because it's the last level. And I successfully passed it. And this is level 5, which means that if I click next, it will show that the demo is completed. So this is basically my game, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about the scripts I have. So I have a script for every single unit in my game, as you can see in the prefab. So for example, one I will be talking about is gonna be generating tile platform. So in this one, it basically tells that when you click on E, which is coding menu, it will say that if they type in M, it can also equals to the capitalized M. So like capitalization doesn't matter in this case, and you can like do like lowercase d or uppercase D. And as I forgot to mention, D stands for diagonal, and X and Y, they just stand for X-axis and Y-axis. And going through their level selection was just tell you that after I put in the numbers, you're gonna able to put in the hierarchy or the inspector, like you can choose on them. And there will be the new agent controller, which tells that like if the angle of the car is like lower than 10, then give like a speed like move the speed lessen so it doesn't fall over. If it's like greater than 350, that means it's like running up a hill, then gave a slight like speed boost. And there are like many others. As you can see, there are like the mouse section that stands for the red cursor that you were seeing, and it's just like showing like the coordinates and the cursor line and the rule for the cursor, like whether the cursor is like going the X direction or the Y direction. And let's go back to the both side. And as I was talking about, the code is use Unity 3D as a coding platform, and also you utilize Visual Studio. The coding language is C#, if any of you guys are wondering. And these are just like some of the major ones I was like just like talking about. And for my future development, usability is like the main goal. And so our goal is to like make Bridge to Code a game where you can like access from many different platforms. Right now, you can access them from PC, Steam, the website, GitHub, and itch.io. Later on, we're gonna be creating them like accessibility, like making them to like more platforms and making them into like an app where you can like play on your phone. And this game, we're trying to make it really hands-on, so like really easy for like beginners. You don't have to have like any prior knowledge about coding. Like you can just like understand like the game mechanics just by like looking at the direction. And our goal, like the original intention of Bridge to Code, was to provide like ways for impoverished places, like children's, like because like a year ago, as I was teaching in Costa Rica and Nepal, I just found like those children, they are like really like under education, and like they have like no way in their life to get in touch with coding. Like they would just like never even understand like what coding is. So at that moment, I knew that I'm gonna like do something and to help them. So this was the original intention why I created this game. It was to help them like to self-learn coding. In the future, I will be keep upgrading Bridge to Code and making it into like a club workshop that can help more people from different areas in the world. And thanks. And this is my contact information. This is my email. Feel free to send me like any questions you have. And this is my phone number. You can call me like 24/7. Okay, thank you. Do anyone has like any questions? If you do, just like raise your hand in the participants window and the host will call on you, hopefully.
Or you can type in chat.
Yeah, please type in chat if you don't want to share out like out loud.
How long did it take you to make?
This took me over a year. Like I've been working on this project like during like my weekends, like any of my free time, I usually like work on it like 3 hours, like or 4 hours every week. And I've just been like doing this like for like a year now. Also, like how did I create the window that allowed to code? Let me just share the screen again. So as I was talking about, there are the main menu scripts, which is this one that allows like when player, like for example, like click on E, which also in the generate tile platform, like when they click on the E space, as I was talking about, I believe in this page. As you can see, like in this part, it shows that like when you like click on, for example, code E, it opens the draw menu, and all you have to do is that you have to link the key code E with the canvas, which is really easy to create, and that will help you do. And like, for example, like the canvas, you can have like the draw menu, directions, and all you have to do is add a component and like connect it with the unit. That's a really good question. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, it does automatically save like all of the levels you have, like on the device that you have, and also it will save all of the prior code progress that you have. Like for example, if I written a code and I didn't finish it, next time you open like the game, it will still have it. And again, how do I create different levels? I'm just gonna share my screen again. So right here, there's something called a scene. And what I have to do is that I'm gonna go to create, and I'm just gonna make a scene, which is right here. And usually what I have to do is I name it and I drag in all of the prefabs I have. For example, I need to have the tiles, and I'm just gonna use level 5 as the testing scene right here. For example, like I have like all of these like tiles. I Photoshop them and I made it my own. And all you have to do is like to choose whether you want this as a despawn tile, a grass, a sky. And all you have to do is like draw them like this. It's really easy. That's why I'm like deciding to make a community map where you can like actually like create levels your own and let like your friends try it. And yeah, it's really easy. Yeah, thank you for asking.
Did you work on this project by yourself, or like did you have someone else like work with you?
I did work on this project myself. I worked on quite a while, and it would be good if someone will help me, but apparently like because of pandemic, no one like really contact. So yeah, but I do have like teacher, Mr. Suraj, that helped me like I'm learning Unity with him. So basically I'm just like applying the knowledge that I learned in class and I made this game. Hello.
Yeah, for the beginner, I mean, has zero knowledge about Python. What is your suggestion? Yeah, to learn.
So like if there are like younger kids that just like enter like computer science, they have like no knowledge about like Python. I think we're like asking is like, well, like just to clarify, like, are you trying to ask like what class they should take or like about the game?
Yeah, well, I think your project is so interesting. My son loves to play with it, but when if I want him to learn more, what shall I do? I think study fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you for that. And yeah, this game, it would definitely help you for like learn some basic of coding. But like if you want to like go like deeper into like Python or like any other language, for example, like JavaScript or C#, C+, I really recommend like taking classes. And for younger children's, like group class is like a really good way to like start, because it really get them like entertained. And like because like with group class you can like find like many different friends, and it's just like make coding a lot like easier and like more fun to like learn with. And that's like how I started.
Oh, thank you.
And also, I'm just gonna add, if your kid is completely new to coding, you can have them try using Scratch or like other types of block coding so that they understand the concepts first. So I'm just gonna put like that in the chat. It's a website and it's free, so you can let them try that. I guess, okay, do you plan on creating future projects?
Future projects, yes, I will definitely like be still like working on this project, but I will be creating like more new projects. Like right now, honestly, like I don't have like I haven't like planned what project I'm gonna do, but definitely I will work on more. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, is your game open to all? Can I share your, the linkage with my friends?
Oh yeah. The game is like open to all. It's like completely free, and just like I'm just gonna send the link to the website again. Like you can like send like I'm gonna be really appreciate if you send us. Like,
How long it will open to all? Is there any fee cost you need to pay?
Oh no. There are not like any hidden fees. It's completely free, and you can find this game on itch, GitHub, and Steam. I have all published it, and later on, hopefully, you will be seeing this app on your phone. And like, yeah, this website is completely open, no hidden fees, and it's like completely free. Like because my intentions like to let students like to learn coding. So
Yeah. My question is how much you need to pay to maintain the website?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was my bad. So for maintaining the website every month is quite cheap. So for all I have to do is pay the website for Google domain, which costs I believe $17 a month, and for Steam, I believe the tax fee and all the payment fee are $100, and other ones are free.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, do we have any more questions? If not, then Angel, you can give the outro.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming to this meeting tonight. Thank you, Damon, for showing us your amazing project and your website. It was really nice to show everyone your project. We will have another meeting next Friday and also a Kahoot. Please tune into that, and you guys are free to go. Thank you, guys.